Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Luka and you're watching my first year on T. So I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to post last week. I was really busy, and then on the days I wasn't busy, it was like really cloudy outside, and I only have this tiny little window that gives me light, and I don't have like any kind of studio light, so it's really hard for me to film on days that are overcast or cloudy, and it was like all last week was like that, so I haven't really had a chance to film until today. As far as femininity goes, I find that after starting testosterone, I can be more feminine because my voice is dropped and I don't have to present hypermasculine so that people will see me as a man anymore. I can be more feminine and still get away with passing majority of the time. Before I started testosterone, if I dressed feminine in any way, if I wore a crop top or anything, it was immediately a dead giveaway that I was trans, or people would immediately misgender me. So I find that I can be more feminine now after starting testosterone, and I really appreciate that because I think that there's a balance for a lot of people, and I do have a lot of feminine traits to me, so I don't like it when I have to suppress that just so people will see me as a man. I don't like that at all. As far as makeup goes, I think anybody can wear makeup. There's a lot of really great makeup tutorials out there for natural makeup looks for men and also for non-binary people, so I think anybody can wear makeup. I don't think makeup should be gendered at all. I think if you want to cover up a zit and you put some, I don't wear makeup, but whatever you put over it, I don't understand why anybody would say that it's not okay to wear makeup as a man or a non-binary person. It doesn't make sense to me. So you know what? If you feel comfortable and confident wearing makeup, then you do you and you wear it as much as you want. Moving on to this week's topic of unexpected changes after starting testosterone. Personally, I researched heavily into like every possible change of testosterone, including mental changes, not just physical. So there weren't really any changes that I've had so far. I'm about 4.5 months on T right now, and there aren't any changes that I've experienced that I wasn't really expecting or that I didn't know were possible. I guess the biggest thing for me would be that my depression came in really hardcore. So I think that because I've gotten a lot done as far as my transition goes. The biggest things I wanted to have done were starting testosterone, which I did, getting my name and gender marker legally changed. I haven't done my birth certificate, but that's a big headache, so that'll be a while before I do that. And getting top surgery. I've started testosterone. And I've updated my legal name and gender marker, so the only thing I really have left is top surgery, which I'm on a wait list for. Basically, to have a consult, I have to hit 6 months on T before I can have my consult. So basically, it's just a waiting game for me to get that, and then after that, I don't really have anything to do, and that has forced me to kind of look at my life and where I'm going in life, and I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I want to do, because so much of my life has been heavily centered around my identity and my transition that I haven't had time to focus on anything else. Any of my future, any career I want to do, nothing. I don't know what I want to do or where I want to go, and so that's left me in this really unhappy place, and it's been just really difficult for me, and I guess I wasn't expecting my depression to get this bad. I am seeing a therapist and I'm taking the proper precautionary things. I'm not suicidal and I don't self-harm, so I personally am not too worried about it. It's just kind of sucks to be in a bummer, low mood like all the time. So I just hope that I can figure out who I am as a person, where I want to be in my life, and what direction I want to take it, so that I can work on feeling better with myself. Just overall. But yeah, other than my depression kind of worsening because I got further along in my transition and then had to focus on everything else in my life, there really aren't any changes I've had that I wasn't really expecting. I would just say if you are thinking of starting testosterone and you're watching these videos to kind of figure it out, just make sure that you really research like every possible change. Read up on studies, all sorts of stuff. Do anything you can to find any kind of information so that you're not really taken by surprise, because for me, I don't like to be taken by surprise. I have to research everything. I want to know everything about any specific topic I'm into, so I didn't want to come into transitioning and have something happen like bottom growth. A lot of people don't know that bottom growth happens, and so majority of trans men who detransition do it because they weren't expecting bottom growth on testosterone, because nobody talks about it. And that's why I'm so open on my personal channel, because I wouldn't want to give somebody false information or not enough information, and then they use that to go on hormones and they find that that's not what they want. And so I just think it's really important to make sure you research every possibility before you go into anything as big as this is. As always, I really hope that all of you are doing well, and if nobody's reminded you recently, you are worthy and you deserve good. Have a great day. Bye. Femininity.